The defense, it feels like a tight one, and usually what does that mean? Special teams could be a big factor in who gets out of here with the W.
Each week when we come into these games, Mike, we probably do a disservice to just the importance of how much special teams plays a factor in deciding the outcome of these games. And you're exactly right. When teams find themselves very similar on offense, very similar on defense, all the metrics, all the stats, can you find an advantage, even the slightest one, in the kicking game, the return game, generate a turnover or a big kick return? Sometimes that little slight advantage is all you need to tip the scales in your favor.
Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Second and 7. From the shotgun, here's Nix. The second down throw is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll stick with him again. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. A quick slant, caught by Hill. And they are are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. 7-0 is our score. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll go with the sneak. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has it. That is a gut punch. A huge disappointment in position to score. They fumble, and the defense falls on it, Greg, in the end zone for a touchback.
We see this so often, Mike. As the ball carrier's getting closer to the end zone, his mind is on nothing but trying to score. Sometimes they forget to protect the ball. That's exactly what happened here. Fumble, defense recovers it, and they lose out on a prime scoring opportunity.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. This pass caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Seattle. Throwing, Nix. He's got it! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's Nix to throw. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll go play action with Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Nick's gonna throw for it. Going deep downfield for Jeudy. And he's in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, Seattle. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Yellow. Hey, Ridley.
He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Mahomes now on second down. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, New England.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now a give up the middle. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
43! 43!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll throw. It's Nix. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. Throwing is Nix. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
19 Tiger!
They'll look to throw. A hit, and he has lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. He's inside the 30. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a mistake by the young quarterback, and this defense gobbles it up and takes it in for the score.
You know, Mike, unfortunately, this is sometimes just the reality of playing with a rookie quarterback behind center. You're going to get a lot of magic. You're going to get a lot of fun moments, but you're also going to get a little bit of this learning curve, understanding sometimes just it's better to live to play another day. Get the ball out of your hand. Don't take the hit. Don't take the sack. And definitely don't cough up the ball.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that ball incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. On fourth down, here's Nix. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. An incredible play there on fourth down in their own territory. And even 30 yards. Man in motion here is Jennings. Play action now. It's Nix. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is going to be out of bounds. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Tie game, fourth quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. He's got it at the 3.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Working out of the gun, it's Nick. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, 8 for the first down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, New England. They'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. Here is first and goal. They'll run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Patriots. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point, and after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10. Up at the 40. Patrick to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
One last shot now for Mahomes. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They proved much